So 3 years ago, we started this amazing quest to actually become organic growers. We've always been sustainable farmers. We've always really had a lot of respect for our soils, for our vines, and in the past, we really tried to work as consciously as possible. 3 years ago, we actually just said, let's take this leap of faith. Through a whole lot of research, we said, like, it's really possible. So let's convert our farm to organic growing practices, 100%. So we've been in the process, it's called in conversion to organics for the past 3 years. 1st of December 2019, we were actually granted organic status, which is hugely exciting. So for me, it's a quest that's come through a whole couple of years of thinking about it, a lot of things starting to make a little bit more sense. And when you look at it, growing grapes is taking a piece of land that would have been nature, essentially, and putting a commercial crop on it. So what a lot of farmers tend to do is they say, okay, now we're farming grapes, and that's what we do. You create a monoculture in your vineyards. And what we're trying to create through our organic farming practices to say, but okay, we're coexisting. Yes, we are grape farmers, but in the same time, we're also farming on a piece of nature, which we want to be as representative as possible to what nature would have done naturally. So organic farming is for me actually a concept. I can go into a lot of detail. I love this stuff, so I can really keep you busy for 2 days just talking about organic farming. But essentially it comes down to a concept, and I always describe it as a concept that we can actually very easily grasp: human health. So 20 years ago, I think a lot of people were much more in a fast food culture. So we ate a lot of fast foods, we drank a lot of Coke, a lot of sugary drinks, didn't necessarily go to gym that often. So what you do is when you become sick, you go to the doctor. That time in our history, the doctors were, I think, also a little bit more lenient towards just giving you antibiotics and fixing you up. So you were actually treating a symptom the whole time. With organic farming, we go the other route. We actually say, let's not eat fast food 3-4 times a week. Let's actually completely stay away from it. Let's eat salad even every now and again, maybe even a little bit of vegetables. Let's drink some vitamins in the morning. Let's take the dog for a run every 2 or 3 days. And what you're doing through these lifestyle practices is you're actually growing an immune system. And that's exactly what organic practices is. So what we're doing is we're applying a lot of detailed practices towards the soil. So that's introducing compost. It's introducing very specific cover crops that would naturally have been here. It's introducing a lot of native microbes back into the soil so that the soil actually starts building an immune system. Once you do that, that immune system will infiltrate back into the plant, and eventually it will infiltrate back into the grape. And what we've already started seeing, only 3 years down the line, is berries with a lot more resilience, berries with a little bit more vibrancy, a little bit more depth, a little bit more complexity, which is amazing because of that. Now we say, okay, dandelion would be the preferred host of something like mealybug, something that we consider a pest in the vineyard. So in the past, take away the host, and the mealybug had to come and live on your vine to survive. By now just keeping this very simple weed, we're actually solving 2 problems. You're getting nature back to where it should be, and you're also keeping the host for the mealybug. So they actually go and stay in the soil as opposed to your vines where they are a problem. So it's a really amazing journey. We can't wait to see where it takes us in the future.